Live. Hello, everyone. It is around the world and across the country. It is Evil Crash, and today I'm here with my good friend.
Italian Gamer Wolf.
And today, and today we'll be talking about who's our favorite Spyro bosses in the Spyro games. So that means it's kind of like, well, you know how it's kind of like a review on the boss, on the bosses, but well, we're not going to get into the detail of all that. But here are here are some of my personal favorites. I have we could do about 10 to 15 if we wanted to, but let's stick to 7. Who's our favorite star bosses? Like 7 favorites. Hmm. Uh, or actually, we could just do 6 because, well, we can both have our opinions on those 6, which we choose. I'll let you go first.
What is up, guys? This is Italian Gamer Wolf here. Join my friend Evil Crash. As of course, I'm going to start with my. Okay, number 6. It is obvious the it's the second boss from Spyro the Dragon. We had to fight that weird shaman guy.
Who's really a sheep?
No, Evil Crash, it was that guy in the Peacekeeper's world. What's his name?
Oh, uh, oh, that yeah, him, Blowhard.
He's a little easy, but once you avoid his stick and know the pattern of his attacks, it's pretty much easy to beat. That's why he's number 6. Number
Uh,
5.
oh, yep. Who's number 5?
Number 5. Number 5. This creature is no doubt one of the most biz- This creature is one of the most bizarre things in a Spyro game ever made. That's why this the boss from the second boss in Spyro Dragon, the Spike from Spyro Year of the Dragon. This was he's a very different thing. I mean, he has a gun. He has a laser gun. The only way to beat him is to shoot is these red and blue spikes that you have to pick up before him, or he'll use them against you. Luckily, Sergeant Bird's there to help you out. And it's a little hard back when you're a little kid. You know, you're not that really good at video games. You're just trying to learn everything. Spike was always difficult when it came to that. So that's why he's number 5. Number 4. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. And of course, not least, number 4 is this four-legged green Triceratops creature. You know him. He comes with lasers. Dope. One of Reptile's servants who came across the world. Dope was very different. He couldn't talk. He was, and of course he swallowed his scepter. Didn't get the point of that. But Gulp, it was my favorite boss. During the boss fight, it's one of my favorites. You get bombs, barrels, rockets. He's one of my favorite bosses. That's why he's number 4. Number 3. Oh yeah, come again. 3. What's that spell? 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Number 3 is definitely a weird thing. A bird that has the ability to summon thunderclouds. That's right, it's the bird from Spyro the Dragon. When you enter the Magic Crafter's world, you encounter this enter the boss fight with a bizarre bird. As well, the Magic Crafter enemies will try to prevent you from getting over when they go wow, wow, trying to make sure that the green wizards will prevent you from even trying to get over to the platforms. Time for number two, number two, number two, number two. Number two, definitely it. Nasty Nork. Now he's been at number two because, well, his boss fight is the biggest in Spyro the Dragon, longest. Any other. So that's it. But let's go to number one. One. You know him. He's the most disliked guy in Spyro history. He's red. He has a scepter, and he has one horn. And he's appeared in not one, not two, but three games. That's right, Ripto. Out of all the bosses, he's definitely been the more interactive. Unlike the Sorceress, or of course, Nasty Nork, Ripto has been the guy that fuels you up, makes you angry. He's been more interactive than any other boss in any Spyro game. As well, he made a return in the Spyro game, better known as Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. Well, of course, that was the worst. Probably, I haven't got to the boss fight, but from what I hear, it's terrible. But anyway, Reptile, when he came back, when he was in the first game, his boss fight was epic. Got to use orbs, fire, something, and then green. Little orbs you get to throw out. Then the boss fight where it came a mech gulp, that was cool. And then finally, when you got the ability to fly unlimited, and you get to fight a robotic pterodactyl. And then in the end, he smolders into a big puddle of lava. So folks, that's my top 6.
Thank you, Italian. That was really good. Here are my top 6. Decisions. Number 6 would have to be, let's see, I think, top of my head, the Sorceress. No, not because she just goes the wheel, uses that egg scepter of hers. She was pretty. It's funny because why I chose her as number 6 is because she went when you hit her. That's why she's my favorite, even though she was a pain in the butt to Bianca. But that's number 6. And yes, she's in the Spyro the Dragon game. Number 5. Well, I think. Let me think. I'd say Scorch. Yes, because he goes like he throws those. He's actually a really cool boss. Even though he's it just folds his wings here and then just launches the fireballs in the air. And then he tries to hit Spyro. So that's number 5. He's also in the Spyro the Dragon game. Number 4. Let me think. What? Nasty Nork. Well, Nasty Nork in when he was in Spyro, A Hero's Tale. Now he was really funny though. Why I chose him as that number. Number 4. Yeah. Okay, just want to make sure I didn't forget anything. It's because, well, it's hilarious. You torture goes, oh, he says all that crazy stuff. Well, his boss fight's it's pretty funny as well. Okay, now I forgot what I was. Yeah. Oh, number 3. My favorite would have to be. Let's see. Well. Oh yeah, that sheep one in Spyro the Dragon. Oh, that was so funny. It's Scarecrow that all of a sudden you revealed to be a sheep. Oh, that's my third favorite.
Reaper, by the looks of the design, because he had the scythe and the head was a pumpkin. Pumpkin Reaper!
Yeah, that was a good one. Number 2 of my favorites would have to be, well, Red. Well, because well, not just because of his name and because of the color, well, because he's actually an interesting boss, and you face him in not just one form, but two forms. Uh, Technically, yeah, red and his mecha form, but it's actually as number two because he's also in the Spyro A Hero's Tale because, well, he uses that crystal, that ice scepter. His boss fight was good. His mecha form was a bit tougher, but it's still a fun thing. And number one, numero uno, and in German it's ein, would have to be, you guessed it, Ripto. Yes, he's actually one of my favorites too because, well, yeah, like I was saying in the other video, on the other one I made, well, I will agree with Italian on this one because he's actually not because just because of his boss fights, but oh, when you fight him when you fight him, uh, when you it's battle each other for getting the orbs. Like the red is fireball, the orange is like a uh, I don't know, like a bomb ball. It,
It's not. What are you talking about? The orange one is the one where he has the ability to fly and breathe fire at the same time during the pterodactyl fight.
no, when you first fight him, not the
But it's red, blue, and green.
yeah, that's it. Green, that was it. Thank you. Oh, I get my colors mixed up. The green one was when he shoots the in those like kind of like the lava balls, but it well, and then the other ones, the blue one is the charge.
Supercharge.
If you and that's funny. He goes, ow! I like how it's funny how he went, ow, ow, no! And when you get one, and you hit him, he goes, no! He gets really ticked off. I like in the second stage, he resurrects, he brings back a mecha version, yes, of Gulp. He's also, because I like it, the stage is well, uh, and the second stage, yep, it's like the one that I just described, but you still have the ability to use the orbs. But when Mega Gulp uses one, it's funny because he summons like the fiery kind of like dragon thing, and then you trick him into hitting himself. Oh, and then he shoots those lasers, and then he shoots those like kind of he's kind of like the sorceress, except you can set up his the horn goes. Um, the third one, yeah, the third, yes, that was the one with that pterodactyl. You don't have any orbs, like you just and Ripto is just goes and then shoot fireball. That is my favorite, and he's a lot better than the sorceress because he actually talks instead of the sorceress just goes. "Rrr." Why he's number one? Because well, his boss fights are really really cool. So that's why Italian and myself like Ripto. Not because of this the boss like how he makes and then he oh yeah he shoots an orb with he uses his scepter on an orb and turns it into a bird. So that's my sixth favorite. And the number one is well it's Ripto in the Spyro to Ripto's Rage. So hope you guys um, we actually do one extra. We can actually do this would be we won't have to go backwards. Let's do the whole number thing again. But we can choose one final one we think is our favorite. And, we can't really go backwards, so I'm going to go first this time. The seventh, well, the actual is an extra, but of one of my favorite Scar bosses would have to be, let's see. Hmm. Um. It's a tough one to decide that. Uh, well, uh, yeah, go. Yeah, because I want to go with that one too. Is Well, Gulp is an extra one for mine because he, well, like but it's funny. He has those guns on his back, and then at the ending, where if you guys saw that, he dances around and falls in his stomach. Oh, that was a good one. I like that one too. So that was my extra favorite boss. Italian, which I'll let my friend Italian say his.
Well, I'm gonna go with the extra favorite boss fight. Had to be from the Legend of Spyro series. Had to be the epic final showdown with Spyro and Cinder fighting against Malthor, the evil purple dragon.
Oh yeah, yep, I remember. Wait, I decided to change. Well, actually, yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that though, because well, so yeah, that's our favorites. Uh, Melifor is really, really annoying. Well, he's not really annoying. Well, if you play those Spyro games where he actually can fight, he's like he's kind of like a he actually it's a really good game though. So those are our favorite boss fights, including the extras. So I hope you guys enjoyed listening to our uh, you know favorites. And if well um well we could just talk about Spyro for a few minutes. We could just say well I think that's about it because well you know what's gonna come on. I'm not gonna say the name though. But thank you for listening, and thank you, Italian, for joining me in this great video.
Always a pleasure, Evil Crash. Always a pleasure.
So, well, this has been I am Evil Crash.
And I'm a Talon Gamer Wolf. Oh! Oh!
And my favorite thing to say is Auf Wiedersehen.
Ciao.